Welcome back, Fresh Fam, and today we got an interesting video for y'all, because this song is crazy. This one is by Immortal Technique, which I consider probably one of the most underrated rappers of all time, because I feel like he does not get as much props as he should, or at least not that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
I know if you're like an underground rap fan, I don't even say he's underground, but I feel like he's not as known as other rappers, but he's probably one of the most lyrically best rappers ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is probably one of the darkest songs of all time. If not, I think people consider this song probably one of the darkest rap songs ever. I mean, it's up there. Granted, I don't know if that statement came out before all this drill music, because this drill music is talking about killing people. But the way this one happened is crazy. But before we get started with the video, let us know in the comment section below if you have any requests to any video you want to see our reactions to. It could be music, comedy, sports, anything. If it's fucked up, let us know. We like that shit. Well, depends how fucked up we ain't gonna watch no cartel beheadings. I like my sleep.
I don't think you can even watch.
Yeah, you can't even watch that. I mean, you can blur it.
Nah.
They're just in a blur, and they're here. But yeah, if you have any requests, let us know in the comment section below. But without further ado, "Dance with the Devil" by Immortal Technique.
Let's check it out.
Even the song, like the little, it's just creepy.
Yeah, I thought it was like some,
like from some Halloween type shit.
Where somebody was hunting me and this shit popped up.
Pause it. It sounds like something like Criminal Minds might play.
Yeah. I'd fear for my life.
Yeah.
I once knew a nigga whose real name was William. His primary concern was making $1 million, being the illest hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down, but for every year she was sober, her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. He started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks looking for hit and run prospects. He was fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never bought respect. He built a reputation cause he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. So criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He fiended for props like addicts with pipes and needles, and so he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed. Everyone trying to be trife never faced the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot.
But you know how crazy that is? Like his greed took him to a whole nother level. But he wouldn't even go beyond that.
Yeah.
And you know what's the scary part? There are kids like this, especially boys. They're trying to be something that they're not. And even if they get close to that, whatever let's say they want to be a gangster or whatever.
Yeah.
Once they dive deep into this shit, they realize there's levels to this shit. Because there are some dudes that do not give a fuck.
Yeah, it's not no, yeah.
Yeah, because you think you're a badass, but then you really... So you thought, let's say you thought your life was fucked up, because his dad wasn't there, his mom was a fiend, and like he said, the dude got colder once she got clean. Which, I ain't lie, I made that rhyme, but I didn't mean to.
Okay. Asking for a freestyle.
Nah. I'll choke. But yeah, he died, but as soon as he went to prison, he squealed. Because that's why he said nobody respects him.
Yeah.
But because nobody respects him, he's trying to gain their respect by doing some fucked up shit, not knowing that those guys are on a whole different level, like being fucked up. I always say, I mean, if you're trying to be in that street shit, just know.
Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, because there are some dudes that are just so fucked up or nigga, they're just psychopaths that they're willing to kill anybody, and that shit doesn't bother. They don't mind doing a fucking life sentence.
Oh yeah, they don't care.
Yeah. Some guys just thrive in that type of lifestyle.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell, like, bro, you ever seen them like videos of King Von in prison? So for whatever reason, they be popping up on like they're very popular for whatever reason. And it's just I don't know who's releasing these videos, but bro, there's this one video where he's like handcuffed, and there's one of his ops. He somehow is able to wiggle out of the fucking handcuff and start. And there's like multiple videos, and you could just tell that he just was comfortable in that life, and he's just different.
That's crazy.
Because there'll be other gangsters from his hood, and they'll be just scared of this motherfucker. But nobody will fuck with this dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people who are just different. There's LeBrons.
Who would you consider LeBron's?
And like, well, in the street, like I'm saying, in the street.
Yeah.
I mean, he would be a LeBron.
He'd be LeBron?
Well, yeah, King Bron, like, bro.
He got taken out pretty young, though.
Yeah, but you can't control that. Like, I'm just meaning, like, how you handle yourself. You're, like, not nervous. You're not shitting bricks. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he was about to do, like, a life sentence for a murder. He just stayed quiet for, like, 3-4 years. And then released his ass. Which is wild. You know how crazy that is? That you know that you just did a murder, and by just you staying quiet.
You can't really pinpoint anything.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers the crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine. Fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs. But when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club. But only a real thug can stab someone till they die.
Yeah, didn't that come up in the thing?
Yeah, I think that's the one that Shine took the charge for.
Yeah,
and it was most likely
that's crazy. That's wild.
Oh yeah, no, but look what he's saying. Look, he's like saying, bro, the guy that he said Billy, right? It was Billy, right?
Yeah, Billy.
Yeah, Billy wants to be like a certain type of guys, but those guys are like, nah, we don't respect you, one, because you snitch and you're not like us. So Billy started fucking robbing, started selling crack,
and they were like, anybody could do that.
Yeah.
Anybody could sell and have a gun.
Anybody could you know how crazy that is to say to somebody? Anybody could shoot a gun.
Yeah.
Anybody could, sell drugs. But it takes a real one to go up to somebody and stab him and just look him in the eye. That's a psychopath to me, bro. That's a whole different level. Which is true. I've always heard that. It's like anybody could pull the trigger.
Yeah, because you're far.
Yeah, but go up to a motherfucker and just like machetazo, bro.
And look at them.
Yeah, look at them and see. Just see.
And like you're the last sight that they see.
That's a different type of thing, bro. Yeah, that's a whole nother like mindset and like evil.
I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Go up to.
Yeah.
I have to hate you at that point.
Yeah, I was gonna say like hate, and for me, hate is a pretty strong word.
Yeah, I will like you literally had to kill. Like you have to. God forbid this.
Yeah.
You have to like hurt somebody who's really close to me.
Like I would have to like think like I don't care what I lose.
Yeah, it was like God, please never allow this.
Yeah,
it would have to be like a pedophile touching my kid.
Yeah.
Out there. Fuck yeah, I'm not gonna use the gun there. Like there, you gotta get a little personal. Yeah, bro. Yeah, cause but yeah, if you just go to a random stranger, you're like.
De que mucha ley limpio. De que nunca jamás mató a.
Isn't there certain countries that they do that?
I think so.
They're starting to castrate sexual predators. I mean, bro, cause you can't forgive a sexual predator, bro.
That's
like that's like a crackhead. They're not that. That's just what they want. Not gonna lie, that's a crazy thing to be a pedophile. Like, cause it's just literally like something in your head that's like crossed. Yeah, that is a crazy thing. You imagine? Well, actually, no, I'm not even gonna go.
No.
Well, I don't know. I have that bad habit saying, imagine you was a pedophile. That's why I paused myself. I was like, I don't know. I always say that.
This is what I mean. Remember when I said imagine? No. When I told you, oh, imagine this, you're like, no.
But that's why I paused myself because it is a crazy thing to imagine.
It's like, bitch, now you know why I say. Now you know why. Now you know how I feel when you tell me imagine.
No, but that's what I said. That's why I paused myself. I said, nah, that's a weird thing to imagine. So let me just stop that right there. Yeah.
Because so many times you be like, imagine if that happened.
But those are actually because you.
Or if you did that, like, and you're laughing. Like, bitch, that's not funny, nigga. I don't want to imagine that. Why gotta be me?
No, but I mean, I think I imagine is like just put yourself in those shoes, just to. But that's why I didn't.
But why you didn't want to put yourself in that time?
Oh, and I do. When I say imagine, I'm including myself.
No, I'm talking about the time I said. I forgot what I said. I don't know what we were talking about.
Oh, I forgot what I.
But I was like, oh, imagine. And then you're like, I don't want to imagine.
Oh no, because that one was. I knew that one was just crazy. So I was like, nah, I don't even want to imagine that one. That didn't even sound interesting at all. Yeah, but now Billy is so insecure that he's trying to get.
He's trying to fit in somewhere.
Yeah, with the wrong dudes.
Wrong people. I thought his name was something else in the beginning.
Well, it's William, but some people call
William Billy.
Yeah, I don't know where they got that from.
Same thing on my job, bro. I'd be seeing some of these like nicknames compared to their real name. I'd be like, what the fuck?
No, but apparently Billy is the shortened version for William, which I never understood. It's like, well, no, Bob and for like Bobby, that makes sense, Bob or whatever.
Okay, that's fine.
Or like, oh no, so apparently Bobby comes from Robert.
Oh, you know, I think what I've seen a lot at my job is the kid's name's John and his name is, they call him Jack.
Yeah, I don't know where that.
What the fuck?
Where you get that? Yeah.
Like what, bro? It's like, oh yeah, Jack Ball. I'm like, how come I can't find this person?
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, his name is John. Like, where you get John from Jack? Like Jack to, like, what the fuck? It's just crazy. Oh, let's get back to this.
Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club, but only a real thug can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes. Billy realized that these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between going back to his life or making money with made men. Up in the sight, his dreams about.
They actually used to do that.
I don't think he's talking about the mob, because the mob.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, it has to be like, it just by main men, he must have been like some hardcore street dudes. Either it was a gang or just a crew.
Okay. But then for a crew to even,
but certain gangs would do that. Yeah. Because I remember. Well, I'm not gonna say no specific gang, but I know there was like a set of the Bloods that would not rape, but they would do the buck 50s.
Oh,
that's why buck 50s became so famous. Because there was like a certain set of the Bloods that would just go up to you and. Random stranger give you a buck 50. Yeah. But there would be like some gangs would like do either shoot a random stranger,
that's crazy,
rape a random girl or whatever, which is wild. I don't understand how raping anybody's gonna
prove anything.
But I think you know what it is. I think the raping is basically showing one, the loyalty and how hard or how much dedication you have to that lifestyle. But yeah, that's not something. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cars and ice made him agree. A hardcore nigga.
I think MS-13 is the one known for that, the rape.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Go back a little bit.
He was cold-hearted, so now he had a choice between going back to his life or making money with made men. Up in the sight, his dreams about cars and ice made him agree. A hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. And so he met them Friday night at 2:45.
Bro, I'm not made for this lifestyle.
Everyone tryna be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be God's angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. They drove around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts, drinking and joking for entertainment, until they saw a woman on the street walking alone, 3 in the morning, coming back from work on the way home. And so they quietly got out the car and followed her, walking through the projects. The darkness swallowed her. They wrapped her shirt around their head and knocked her onto the floor. This is it, kid, now you got your chance to be raw. So Billy yoked her up and grabbed the chick by the hair and dragged her into a lobby that had nobody there. She struggled hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs. They got to the roof and then held her down on the ground, screaming, "Shut the fuck up and stop moving around." The shirt covered her face, but she screamed and clawed. So Billy stomped on the bitch till he broke in her jaw. Them dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving. Blood leaking through the cloth, she cried silently. And then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. Her broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was lying bloody, broken and bruised, one of them niggas pulled out a brand new 22. They told him that she was a witness for what she'd gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute, she was practically dead, and so he leaned over and put the gun right to her head.
Yeah, this shit's kind of brutal, bro.
I'm falling and I can't turn back.
But the way he's flowing on the beat, the lyrics.
I know we're talking about the whole thing that's going on.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, but yeah. But I like how he builds up to it.
Yeah, the intensity?
Yeah, because you're like, okay, Billy, you know, he's a wannabe gangster in the first part. The second part is like, okay, Billy's starting to dive into the street shit.
That life.
Right now, Billy's fucked up. Yeah, because that is just wild.
Billy doing the wildest shit
Really?
to get initiated.
Yeah, that is crazy, bro.
I'm falling and I can't turn back.
Right before he pulled the trigger and ended her life, he thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing along with his new brothers, cocked the gat to her head and pulled back the shirt cover. But what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his mom used to come home late, working hard for nothing, cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, and crying out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared, but only the devil responded cause God wasn't there. And right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold, and so he jumped off the roof and died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. And now the devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows, in every street cipher listening to Little Thug's flow. He could be standing right next to you and you wouldn't know. The devil grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow, and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted, and you'll be one of God's children that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So when the devil wants to dance with you, you better say never, because a dance with the devil might last you forever.
Dang.
Yo, this song is deep.
That just stunned me.
Bro,
I just
it
kind of
gives you
like
goosebumps,
stopped
bro.
bumping my head.
Yeah, like this song is deep, bro, because Billy was not like that in the beginning.
Nah.
He just got turned into that.
He got in trouble.
Yeah.
Did some little time and
Yeah,
he snitched.
He snitched. He want the thing was Billy wanted validation
Yeah.
from the wrong people.
Yeah.
Like literally the wrong people, because these people were a whole nother level. And they were like, nah, you could rob, you could sell as much drugs as you want. You can shoot people up. We ain't gonna respect you, dog. You gotta get up on our time. You gotta do what we say. And if you really wanna be like hardcore like us, you gotta do this shit. Bro, but that will like my mind would break if I were like if that shit were to ever happen. Like that, yeah, you could never come back from that. And the crazy thing is, there are probably people like that they exist.
But you know what it is? I think people that do that, like for example, he wouldn't lift up the shirt to see who it was.
But remember what he said. He felt powerful thinking about the cocaine and the Rolexes at first.
Yeah.
Because it was not he didn't know. So imagine it wasn't his mom.
Yeah.
He probably would have just murdered her.
Yeah.
But because it was his mom, he lost everything. He lost his heart, his soul, everything.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, if he didn't lift up the shirt and just shot.
I mean, he would eventually realize because mom was gonna go missing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe he was just. But still. Or, I don't know. Maybe the curiosity got the best of him, or maybe at this point, like I'm gonna shoot her in the. Hey, let me just see who it is.
Yeah. I don't know. That's what I'm kind of just curious about.
But the fact that there are monsters like this.
Oh yeah.
Either they're born or they're created.
There's people worse than that. Some people don't even care. Like you know.
Let's be honest. Some of these rappers are like this, bro.
Like they don't know. I'm saying like for example, he cared because it was his mom. He you know.
Oh,
so he had some type of feelings for her.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's his mom. But some people are like ruthless to the point that they kill their own parents. You know, like.
But it also depends on what the parents did to them.
That's true.
Yeah, because some parents are fucked up.
But I feel like, you know what it is? I feel like sometimes it could be like a simple no. And so you know how some kids overreact?
Yeah. So some kids do overreact too.
Yeah.
No, but also, so you know how people always complain like, oh, this generation's bad.
Mm-hmm.
This bad. It's like, you're the generation before that generation created this generation. You can't really say shit. So you know how people are saying this generation is bad? It's like, bro, but the generation before you, someone created this generation. The parenting, everything.
Yeah, I think parenting goes a long way, honestly.
Yeah. And I mean, it also doesn't help that there's no fathers in the home. So he even said it, like, there's no fathers in the home. At least for a boy, you need a father. I mean, also for a girl, too. But,
Yeah.
because that's like the discipline. If the mom could be both, but which is very rare,
It's tough.
it's tough. Because even if it's a single father, it's still tough.
Yeah, because he can't be.
But with the but you know, men are more like, you know,
More
like,
stern,
yeah. They're not gonna tolerate shit from their daughter or son. But with a mom, after a certain age, you can't tell a boy shit. What, you gonna try to beat his ass? Nah, he just hold your hand. He might not hit you, but he just gonna like, oh, your shit don't hurt. But yeah, I mean, sometimes. But that's the crazy part. Like, there are dudes like this walking around.
You know what's funny? The other day I was walking somewhere. I was walking. I don't know where the fuck I was at. I was like, it's crazy how any of these people that I see can be literally a murderer.
Yeah.
And we don't know like who would be.
But I had this thought the other day. It's the fact that we celebrate murderers now. The King Vons, the Lil Durks, the Young Thugs. We celebrate murder. Because that's what drill music is murder. Before it was somewhat, you know, you couldn't tell.
It's true though, because even YNW Melly, I got murdered on my mind.
Yeah.
Like people bump to this shit.
We celebrate murders.
It's crazy.
Now before people would have said, oh, hip hop is violence, like, nah. A lot of the rappers before did not do this shit. Or they just knew people that did this shit. Now a lot of rappers do this shit. Because you told the generation before. So hip hop fans told the generation before, like the previous rappers, you guys ain't about this shit. And then the kids that grew up on them are like, oh, I'm gonna do this shit. And they're actually about this shit. But then you know what's funny? This is how crazy rap fans are, or just fans in general. Fans will instigate a murder, and then when the rapper does it, oh, you a crash out, you stupid. But when he does it, then, you ain't right for your boy. You know what I'm saying? And the perfect example is Dirt. For many years, people say, oh, slide for Vaughn. Slide for Vaughn. Then Dirt gets on a RICO case. For fat, like he's about to go to federal prison. It's like, oh, you're stupid, you crashed out. And then when people in the comments like they were having like a little battle, like, for years y'all tell this motherfucker to fucking slide. For a year, he actually was about this life. And now you be like, oh, he's stupid, you're a millionaire. Like, come on, man. That's right. If you're a rapper, don't listen to your fans, bro, because these motherfuckers are crazy.
They gonna get you in jail.
Oh yeah. Nothing you're gonna do is ever gonna be enough. But this song, I don't know how we got this out, but this song was really like, it's dark. It is dark.
It's super dark. It goes from like a normal day to a
the storytelling, how vividly, like the fact you can close your eyes and actually picture this shit.
Yeah,
like it is crazy. But let us know in the comment section below what you guys thought about this song. Was it dark? Did it hopefully it did not ruin your night? You imagine somebody's like, oh, let me listen to this song.
Bro. It's like, oh, this is kind of creepy. Hold on.
Bro, the more you get into the song, the darker it gets. But if you guys are a fan of Immortal Technique and you guys wanted to see more of a reaction to any of his other songs, let us know down in the comment section below. Or if you have any other specific requests. But let us know your opinions about this song. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time.